Hello, everybody. My name is Grace Luxine. I am the CEO of Surge Marketplace, and Surge here is providing you this free training on how you can find or determine your freelancing niche. Surge, again, is your very place when it comes to freelancing. We are a one stop freelancing marketplace providing freelancing training, services, and solutions. And for today, we are going to be talking about how you can find your freelancing niche. Now, when we're talking about this very topic, a lot have been really having this bottleneck when you are coming into the freelancing marketplace. Most often, a lot of freelancers are confused. A lot of freelancers are having this issue right here on how they can really pinpoint their freelancing niche. So, we are going to be discussing this today. When we're talking about the freelancing niche, again, it's not something that you will have to randomly check or you have to really just decide right away. I have been focusing on coaching and training and giving my life to a lot of freelancers. So I hope this is going to be a blessing. Again, this is brought to you by Surge Marketplace. We are the one-stop freelancing marketplace where companies and independent contractors can find training, services, and solutions. And for today, we're going to be talking about the following discussions. What is freelancing? What are the freelancing niches and categories that you can probably focus on or really consider? And then how will you determine or identify the niche that you might be focusing for a season, probably for a year, probably for a long period of time? Okay, maybe it changes from year to year, maybe it changes after certain things, but here's the guide when it comes to choosing your freelancing niche. Okay, so we are into freelancing courses, and our courses are usually into virtual assistants, also in-depth courses, mini courses, and also we offer premium access to all of our courses. And when we're talking about freelancing, we're going to be sharing about the perspective of freedom and flexibility. In today's discussion, we will be going through the topics that we discussed earlier, and then after that there will be some question and answer. This is really going to be short. Okay, I know this is not a topic that will probably last for an hour. Probably within 30 minutes we're already done, but this is really important for a lot of freelancers. I have been asked probably 100 times when it comes to how one can identify their freelancing niche. So this is why I choose this topic. Okay, so again, when we're going to discuss on the discussions and the coverage, and then question and answer, and then I will give you a code, and then that code will be the basis of your certification afterwards. Okay, so here we go. Freelancing right here is your very way of providing or carrying out tasks that other people don't have the time, inclination, or skills. So if you are a freelancer, you're providing services to clients. May it be that they are in the Philippines or outside the country, may they be business owners or as an enterprise. If they don't have any inclination to do that, or if they don't have any time to do that, if they don't have any more the skills, maybe they're good with social media and marketing, but they don't have the time, inclination, or skill for web design or video editing. So you can come in as a freelancer, and web design or video editing is your niche. Okay, a niche is a focus or an expertise. So if you are a freelancer, you are basically working for your own services. So you're generally a self-employed individual. You may be working in an agency or yourself, but generally speaking, you are on your own providing these services as a self-employed individual, and you are basically serving like an agency that is providing professional, administrative, technical, or creative assistance remotely to clients. So when we're talking about niches and categories, again, this is usually very difficult for a lot of freelancers. Where should I focus, coach? In general virtual assistants, or in social media, in SEO, in e-commerce? How will I decide what's the focus that I'm going to be doing. Okay, if this is your struggle as well, please say yes in the comment section. It's probably why you're here. Okay, let me know. Okay, but when we're talking about freelancing niches, you're not coming in the virtual assistant's life or remote work life to be the everything for your client. Okay, you're going to determine or identify what is the most profitable and most feasible and most, in a little sense, relaxing way for you to serve your clients because you enjoy it and you love working in that niche. Okay, a lot are saying yes. Okay, Gwen, Joanne, Travel and Taste. Okay, I'm here because I want to resign. I'm not going to mention your name. Okay, but in the comment section, somebody is saying I'm here because I want to resign from the dep ed. Okay. Mai is also agreeing. Hi to you, Kay, as well. Okay, you want to be able to experience freedom and flexibility. No worries, to the teacher in dep ed who wants to resign. I am a teacher myself. I am a teacher by profession. I have my master's in education. I have my master's in entrepreneurship. And I'm also finishing my doctorate in education. So I can relate. We need more freedom and flexibility when it comes to the arrangement in our work settings. And when we're talking about freelancing, it gives so much of freedom and flexibility. You can wear anything you want. You can travel and earn at the same time. There are just a lot of benefits. Okay. So when you're finding your freelancing niche right here, you don't come in and become everybody to the client. Okay. If the client needs accounting, you do it also. If the client wants social media, you do that also. If the client wants e-commerce, you do that also. Probably for a certain period of time, you can do that. But moving forward, when the business grows, when the business expands, it's going to be hard for you to be the all around person. Okay, you need to be able to determine on what is the niche or the expertise that you'd like to focus and build yourself into in order for you to generate a lot of income from that niche. Okay, now when we're talking about this one, there's a pool, okay, between the niche that I like or the expertise or the field or the category that I like, or the category that is more profitable. Okay, for example, the niche is let's just say web development. Okay, it's a little bit hard. Maybe you need to study 3 months or 6 months in order for you to be a web developer, but it's really high in income. Okay, you have heard stories upon stories of tricycle drivers or teachers or delivery persons who went into studying web development or any freelancing niche, and after 3 months they were able to experience freedom and flexibility through freelancing because they're earning in dollars. Now there's that. Okay, you can go ahead and focus on what is profitable for you, but there's also a pool on I'm busy, I want to do this part-time, I'm a mom, I'm a single dad, I don't really have the time to study. I want something that's quick. I want something that can sustain me right away. Okay, just like what was mentioned earlier, I want to resign now. What can I focus when it comes to my freelancing niche? Okay, so this is the guide for you. Now, number one, you have to consider on the inclination first. Okay, what's the inclination? I know this is more of just identifying different fields. Okay, here we go. When we're talking about freelancing niches and categories, there are actually a lot of suggestions and a lot of things that you can consider. Okay, it's not only general virtual assistants. Now we have here a freelancing niche on administrative assistants. And if you can see, you can consider, this is actually really easy. Okay, you can consider data entry, project management, transcription, virtual assistants. Okay, now virtual assistants can be also a variety of tasks. You can also, so maybe you can come in and be under the administrative support niche, okay, or category. Or maybe you'd like to also go into focusing finance or financial virtual assistants because you are a graduate of bookkeeping tech, or you are an accountant, you know how to do financial planning and management, payroll or tax preparation, then you can go and focus on the financial category, become a freelancing under this niche. Okay, there are also probably people that will be more inclined into sales and marketing, and this involves maybe all of this or maybe just one of these. Okay, affiliate marketing, email marketing. Okay, we also have here lead generation, pay per click, so this is more of a search engine marketing. There's also search engine optimization. Okay, social media marketing, telemarketing. Okay, language can be English teacher, foreign language translation. We also have here customer service. We also have here information technology. These are some of the virtual assistants that you can provide. Okay, this right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, are considered niches or categories. Okay, under these niches are tasks or virtual assistants that you can focus on. So you can be under the writing niche and your focus is academic writing. Okay, you can be in the professional services and you're providing paralegal services. You might be under design and creative niche, and then you are providing animations or graphics designs, or maybe you are taking pictures and you're selling it. Okay, so this is how you can identify what niche are you going to focus, because these are related tasks in certain categories. Okay, so it's not like you are a virtual assistant and you're doing SEO here, though as a freelancer or general virtual assistant, sometimes you have to be knowing a lot. That's your entry. Okay, however, growing into the freelancing industry, you have to really focus on a certain niche. Okay, so how are you going to identify the niche that you're going to focus on? Okay, just like what I mentioned earlier, there's a pool, because others are saying that I need to be focusing on what pays me, the income generating niche. Okay, others are like, I want to be able to enjoy what I'm working. That's why I'm there, because I want to be able to experience freedom and flexibility. Now that's the battle there. Okay, and those are the things that you're going to identify as a freelancer. Okay, so when you're talking about niching down as a freelancer, there are these reasons. Number one, money. Okay, are you in need of money, and are you willing to really invest time and energy and effort to be able to gain income that's big? Okay, or are you satisfied with probably 50,000, that's $1,000 per month, or $800 per month, or $600 per month, because I find everything in my life around me fulfilling. I may not be earning 6 digits or 7 digits right now, but I'm happy with the work-life balance. I'm happy that I get to tour around the world. I'm happy that I work in the morning and spend time with my family in the afternoon. So there's the fulfillment side as well when you're niching down as a freelancer. Okay, so it's going to be probably number one, number two, or number three, which you are utilizing your existing skill, because you might be a graphics designer right now, or probably you are a transcriptionist. Maybe you have an experience in accounting. Maybe you have an experience in photojournalism, in paralegal. Maybe you're a medical coder. Okay, so you're exercising your skill. It doesn't have to be high income, or it doesn't have to be your niche that you really enjoy. Okay, number one or number two, but you're just utilizing your skill because you are already good at it. Okay, so real quick in the comment section, please, you're current right now. Okay, what's your very why into niching down? Is it number one, number two, or number three? Okay, add in the comment section so I will be guided on what are your motivations and what are your whys. Is it money? So you're going to chat or add in the chat number one. Is it fulfillment? Okay, so you're going to add in the chat number two. Is it utilizing your skills? So add in the chat number three. Okay. Somebody said all. Okay. So Jan said all. My is number three, one and two. Okay. So there are different whys right here. Okay. An example of this one is for me, before we gave birth, Coach Jenna, my husband and I, before we gave birth, we did not have a lot of responsibilities. Okay, we went into training and becoming virtual assistants, office based. So that's where we learned online bookkeeping. The very first skill that we learned was QuickBooks, and then we ventured into general virtual assistants, more into real estate, and then we also learned social media. Okay, now when we went and home based and became freelancers, we were pregnant and we had all the time in the world, and there were a lot of clients needing our services because this was 12 years ago. This was in 2012. Okay, 10 to 12 years ago. And we were very much needed. And because of our experience in the office base, we were able to gain a lot of work ethics. We were achieving a lot. Okay, and we were not only managing two clients, four clients, but sometimes even more, combined, my husband and I. So we rented this 10,000 pesos house. We did not have a car then. We had a computer and a laptop at home. We were able to buy from our first few salaries when we started freelancing. So our very first goal was money. Okay, we were getting clients and clients and clients, and we were sleeping probably 4 to 5 hours only because we were managing lots of outputs. Okay, these are the times where you rarely sleep, or you can sleep probably 5 4 hours. Okay, but you rarely take a bath. You eat while you're working, you're watching TV while you're working, you're watching the news, and you don't worry about your spouse or your husband, especially if they're also freelancers, because they're just there. Okay, they're just at home. So our primary reason for niching down was money. So we were getting a lot of clients. We were earning from 180,000 to 250,000 monthly combined. Okay, for Coach G and I as a couple. And then we gave birth to twins, and we're exposed, and we were launched into the world of parenting, and our world became the kids became our world, and family and parenting and all of that. And it's not anymore money that's satisfying you, but fulfillment. Okay, joy, the smile when they are becoming more cautious with making memories and milestones. All right, so that's when we went into fulfillment. So we lowered down our income. We let go some of our clients who are paying us $5 per hour, $6 per hour. We're focusing on $8 to $10 per hour, and even more. So our very reason for niching down and focusing on digital marketing that time was fulfillment. Okay, so there are probably seasons in your life where you're going to be focusing on number one, but there are also seasons where you're going to change into number two. Okay, so we have here all, one and three. Okay, three, two, one. Okay, all, one and two. Okay, these are some of the answer. And I share that story because I want you to be able to have that grasp that whatever your answer right now may change in the next few months. It depends with your motivation, and it depends with the situation that you're having right now. Okay, so it can be that your answer right now is money. Okay, it can be that your answer right now is fulfillment, or your very own skill. Okay, it doesn't matter because it may be changing from time to time depending on the seasons that you're in. Okay, so there's no correct answer in that situation. You're going to be probably focusing on different types of niches or categories when you're going to go through life. Okay, but here's how you're going to be identifying, or you're going to determine your freelancing niche. Okay, number one is you have to try out a lot of stuff. Okay, what is the ideal client for you? You have to try out, okay, should I try freelancing in social media? I'm going to also try in online teaching. Okay, I'm also going to try translation, transcription. Okay, and while you're trying, consider the niche that you want to focus. While you're tasting other things, consider, is this the niche that I want to focus in? Is this the niche that I want to serve my clients? Is this the niche that I'd like to be spending the rest of my life? Okay, is this something that is fulfilling for me? Okay, so of course the standard is you go to number two later on. Okay, I'm still single, so is this the niche that will pay me a lot of money for the next 5 years while I'm preparing for marriage and establishing my family? Okay, while I'm touring around the world. So while you're doing that, while you're trying a lot of stuff, find out, and for yourself, even list down who are your ideal clients, why do you want to work for them, and also how you can help them. Okay, number two is, it will also help you niche down or identify what niche you're going to be choosing to make it, profitable for you if you study the market. Okay, when we were under the pandemic, and probably even until now, SEO was really in demand, and digital marketing and e-commerce. Okay, recently it has been real estate virtual assistants, a little bit of SEO. Social media is still the trend. Okay, it doesn't die, it's still there, it's very much needed. Okay, so you have to study the market. What's in demand right now? Where can I earn a lot of money? Okay, again, is it number one, number two, or number three? Okay, what is the thing? If it's your number one, then study markets that are generating a lot of income. Maybe you would go for something that will pay you a lot. So maybe you need to learn on Google Analytics or digital marketing. Okay, but if you want to just focus on flexibility, the market that will give you that is the management side. Okay, general virtual assistants, social media, SEO, something that will be giving you some flexibility in your work. Okay, so study the market. Which one will let you achieve your goal? May it be number one, number two, or number three. Okay, number three, you have to follow your passion. Okay, so it's not about sometimes earning money, but really, what is it that makes you become fulfilled, or what is it that makes you find meaning in life? For me, it's teaching. I love it when you come to me and say that, coach, I was able to buy this, we were able to pay this, we were able to build this house, buy this car, we were able to achieve these things. It has been 9 months now, and I got a raise from my client. Okay, and these are the things that you can go along the way. Okay, so find what you're passionate about. For me, teaching, again, social media, these are the things that I love doing. Okay, so find out what is it that will help you become more established in your freelancing, but you're happy at the same time. Okay, you are joyful in your interest, you're able to have fun as you are identifying and working for clients. Okay, it's not remember that when you're doing freelancing, you should be able to enjoy it, you should be able to find meaning and fulfillment, because you are into freelancing, because the industry alone promises freedom and flexibility. You don't need to be in a rat race, you don't need to be earning this. Okay, I need to be in my master's, so I would earn 5,000 more. I need to do a PhD, so I would earn 10,000 more. It will be around your 40s or your 50s before you can buy a house. Okay, I don't want to be in that situation. Okay, so I need to be able to find a niche that I'm happy and I find some fulfillment. Okay, so find out what your passion is. Okay, so there is this also theory on what you need to be doing. Okay, become an expert. Okay, there's the wave, and there's also versus the swim upstream. Okay, what this means is when you're a freelancer, or when you're coming into a free, sometimes you can start with general virtual assistants, or number three that you may find is related to your niche. Okay, but there are also times that and that's riding the wave. Okay, like for example, that means you're riding the wave. You're going out there. Okay, everybody's saying that there's a big demand for transcriptions. Okay, you go and also apply and do transcription. That's riding the wave. Okay, however, when you're settled and you are already more passionate about a certain niche, and you're finding your passion in a certain niche, you're finding fulfillment and joy in a certain niche, try to swim upstream. Okay, that means you are going against the tide this time. You're becoming an expert. Okay, so for example, everybody's going to social media because social media has stability. Everybody needs social media manager. Okay, it's all going this way. But you're going this way, the opposite side. Okay, and you are learning Google Analytics. You are learning data analytics or data to be data driven. Okay, business analytics. You're learning SEO. Okay, and it probably needs some time, but you swimming upstream means you're becoming an expert. That means you're earning a lot more certification, and you are making a lot more you're making your freelancing more competitive, because when you're learning new things, okay, not anymore the widely accepted, okay, you are getting certified at it, you're getting best at it. That means that you will be very in need moving forward, because there's less people who are going upstream. Okay, so for example, right now data analytics is really a thing that they're saying that will be a trend in the next 2 to 3 years. Okay, they're saying that there's a big demand in data analytics, in cloud, in big data, in financial analytics. Okay, so you might want to go ahead and study that. You might want to go ahead and swim upstream and find that or determine that as your niche. The beauty with freelancing is that even if you are swimming upstream for the very first time, maybe you don't have any experience with all of the skills, but if you will find a training, a certification, maybe you're going to pay for coaching, for mentoring, you will learn new skills. These are not things that you will go through in college for 4 years and take 2 years of master's, another 2 years or 3 years of doctorate in order for you to earn. No, you can just learn for 3 months and then you can go from there. Okay, so learn to also swim upstream. Identify the incoming in-demand niches. Learn those and become an expert. Okay. Next one is advertise your expertise. You need to be able to market your skills. A lot of freelancers are not really hammering down or establishing their freelancing niches because they don't know how to advertise their skills. They don't know how to market their skills. They don't know how to pitch. Okay. So a lot of marketers or a lot of freelancers are stuck from one client to the other. And it takes a little while again to get another opportunity because they are not advertising their expertise. Okay. So it will really help you if you're going to share your newfound mastery, your certification, your journey, your directions, your the book that you're reading, a BTS of your freelancing in your Facebook page. Maybe even add a TikTok channel. Okay, maybe even add, if you can go for more, number one really important social media platform for freelancers is number one LinkedIn, number two Facebook page. You need to have those. Okay, because you need to be marketing all the time. It doesn't have to be buy now, avail now. Okay, no need to do all of that. It might be that you're only sharing your newfound lesson that you learned in this book. What did you learn from this training? Maybe you're going to take pictures of what you're learning from Surge, this free training right here, the certificates, everything that you can gather in your social media platform as a freelancer is going to help you later on. It's building your expertise. Okay, so don't just be an employee or having this employee mindset that I'm hired from one client to the other. Have the business mindset or the entrepreneur mindset that you need to be owning your very agency or owning your very services. You need to have that mindset that I'm the one advertising. So when you apply, you can just add your LinkedIn link. or you can just add your Facebook link and everything is already there. That will add to your profitability, that will add to your expertise, that will also add when it comes to the trustworthiness of your client for the niche that you are broadcasting, because you have social media presence. Okay, you know how to manage it. That will really help you. Okay, and then lastly, okay, I said lastly, all right. Why? Because it's like what I mentioned, these are just simple tips in order to help you with freelancing. Okay, these are not really like skill based training, but I hope that this is still helpful. A few more thoughts on finding your freelancing niche. Number one, don't worry about finding a freelancing niche too early. Okay, when you're enrolling, you're still transitioning. You're like, I need to have a niche right now. I need to have a focus right now. I need to be able to identify what is it that I need to be focusing. No, you probably need to start, discover, get ideas. Okay, explore a little bit, try out. Okay, because once you're going to nail down that freelancing niche, it might be depending on with your motivation. Okay, it might be more on the money side and the fulfillment side, depending on the market. Okay, depending on your interest, what is it that you like, depending on your current skill right now, you will learn to love and have that focus later on. You will learn to really be having the peace of mind that this is it. This is the niche that I want to cherish for the rest of my freelancing life. Okay. For me, it's social media. Okay. I tried, I can do, and I'm teaching, even right now, SEO, digital marketing, business analytics, like more in the business world. I'm a business consultant myself, but I really love social media. I love how to do creatives. I love how to connect the brand to the business owner, the business to the customers. I love to engage. Okay. So that's my personality. I want to be able to help people. So for you, do the same. Go and explore others. You will not know and appreciate your freelancing niche. And, you will not be able to really pin down the niche that you like if you decide too early. Okay. So you can change your freelancing niche later on. Okay, it might be that you're focusing on TikTok, management and marketing, and then maybe later on you're going to focus on short form video content creator. Okay, that's a very in demand niche right now because you can everything goes into videos now, but it's short form. Okay, another one, there's no such thing as a wrong freelancing niche as well. Okay, it might be that just like what I mentioned and I shared from my personal life, it might be that today your very why is money, and then later on your why is going to be fulfillment. Okay, or maybe right now your very why or your very reason on a certain niche that you want to focus is the skill that you currently have, and then later on you want to go and pursue money type of niches, and then later on also you can go into the fulfillment side. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of our training for today. We're going to go into a question and answer real quick, and then I will give you a code. And then afterwards, I will see you again next Tuesday. By the way, this coming this coming Saturday, we have our very own training for, our very own training for transcription. If you'd like to be hired through our transcription jobs, it's a training, and then that very training will position you to the client. Okay, we have two partners that are wanting to find freelancers. Okay, so all you have to do is go here. Okay, this is happening right now. If you want to join this Saturday, it's 8 p.m. You can just click here, find information, click the see more. It's paid, okay, but it will prompt you or position you into getting a client. We're going to be learning what is transcription, how does transcription jobs work, types, and every other tools. So you just need to pay here and add your information. That's happening on Saturday, 8 p.m. Okay. For the time being, we will be having also free training sessions here. And I hope that this one has been helpful and the next ones will be helpful. We will be talking about content marketing, other trends that are coming in the next year. Okay, so I hope that we will be able to help you with your freelancing niche. Okay, so questions. Okay, we have here, how many clients do you handle, ma'am, and how much is the income? So I'm not handling any client now. It's my student, okay? But when we were freelancers, we the maximum number of clients that we handled was 11, and we were earning 250,000 per month. But it was with me and my husband. Okay. Is this my niche? Kaya kung decided that's funny. Okay. Work as English teacher as well as transcription? Yes. Because I think in transcription you need to also do edits, so a little bit of editing and proofreading so that still somehow functions together. Is Refocus a good teacher or data analytics? I think data analytics. I'm not really familiar with Refocus. I'm not sure, so maybe if somebody knows. Okay. But there are a lot. There are also, when it comes to data analytics, you can consider Google, LinkedIn. Okay. Even Enroll, I think a lot of schools now are also offering data analytics. Okay. In transcription, what is the phase? If somewhat wrong grammar, do we need to correct or copy as is? Usually, Joanne, there are different incidents. Okay, what you're doing is really just follow the you need to be following the client instructions. So if the client will instruct that you do this, you do that, you do that, okay, you go ahead and follow that. There are clients that wants everything transcribed. There are also clients that you need to edit what are inaudibles. Okay. Will there a recorded session for the transcription participants? Yes, Shira. If you are under our training, it's going to be recorded and will be sent to you. Coach Grace, do we need to have a FB profile? Yes. Big yes, Christine. Even for me, the reason why you're here right now is because 6 years ago, we created a Facebook page and we started building our profile from there. And then in 2019, we also ventured in other social media sites. And now we are broadcasting to YouTube mainly. And we're also broadcasting this via StreamYard to LinkedIn and also Facebook. So it will really help you. Coach, can we avail the personal coaching? Coach, yes, it's under our mentoring sessions. It's a little bit more expensive because with our personal coaching or mentoring, you don't need to meet with the other train students, but it's just you and the coach. Okay. Thank you, Coach Grace. Advertise your expertise is my fave topic. You're welcome. Do that. Even for me, I have my own brand. Okay, so really advertise. The content that you can add there are like BTS, your certificates, your learning opportunities, the certifications, your client feedback. Okay, your motherhood journey, fatherhood journey, your freelancer. What are you eating? Your snacks. What are you cooking? Okay. So there are a lot of information that is related to freelancing. Okay, you're welcome, Joe. Pwedeng mag-join ang batch 2 this coming Saturday? Yes, you can. Every new batches, there will be new information because we're also gaining more opportunities from other partners. Okay. Transcribe show, John, it depends. There are actually 3 opportunities for transcribers to earn. Number 1 is sometimes they're earning per hour. Okay, so for example, an hour audio is sometimes, right now, it's not anymore hard to transcribe because there are apps that will do it for you. So all you have to do is just listen and then correct the mistakes of the computer. Okay. So you can be paid per hour of work. You can also be paid per page of the transcribed audio, or you can be paid per completed audio file. Okay. So it depends. Usually for general transcriptions, you will be paid per hour of work. Okay. But for legal, medical, or a little bit more difficult, you're paid on per page basis. Okay? You're welcome, Shara. Flexi po ba ang schedule ng transaction? Yes. Anna, it's flexible, but usually the client will demand you a certain time. Like, for example, for our partners, you need to be online, not really all the time, but at least you're just there to check and answer between 12 noon to or 1 p.m. to 12 midnight. So, you can just work and then go to the toilet, drink coffee, maybe go out a little bit for 30 minutes, be with your kids, take a nap, as long as you're able to complete the entire thing. So in freelancing, there is freedom and flexibility. Okay. Don't need to be in an office setting. There are also hybrids. Okay. Follow-up question: business page of it separate? Yes. If you have a business, Christine, it should be separate from your freelancing, because the message that will go to your individual client should be as clear as possible. Okay. And in marketing, is called semiotics. Okay. It means that you have your flag, and your brand, your logo is the very flag that you're sharing as to who you are and what are the experiences that your clients can experience from you. So if you have different flags, like, okay, I'm a freelancer, I'm also a real estate, I also selling coffee, I'm also selling soap, I'm also, it's also going to confuse your algorithm. Okay, remember that all of our social media sites are algorithm based now. You're just saying, I want to buy purse. The next time you are into Facebook, there are purses, because our phones and our technology, even our TV, are listening to us. Okay, it's algorithm based. So if there are a lot of other mismatch in your profile, it's not gonna help you go further. Thank you, coach. As a newbie, I don't know where to put myself and how good client. This is a big help. Thank you, Alma, for that. SM training helped me a lot. Still looking forward. We'll be working on SEO. Wow, that's good, Shara. I actually worked before when I was in freelancing. Those are the two niches that I focused on: SMM and SEO. Hi, coach. There will be available apprenticeship in the field of e-commerce. Yes. I think Coach Dang, our e-commerce trainer, is in the Philippines right now. But when she goes back, she will open again her e-commerce store, and she has eBay and Amazon, and she will be able to gain more or get more interns. Okay, available apprentice, and I think this is the same one. Okay, I think I was able to answer all of the questions. All right, so here you go. Niching with Surge. That will be the code that you will be using in order for you to be certified. So if you did not register, by the way, please add or click the link in the comment or in the description. There should be a link there where you can register. And then when you register, we will get your email, send to you the feedback form, and you will need this code Niching with Surge, because we want you to be going further, okay, with us, and in whatever means that we can serve you, may it be through our freelancing courses, freelancing services, or freelancing solutions. We will be here so you can continue and surge as well. Thank you very much for being with me. I hope this has been a blessing and a topic that has been helpful. I will see you again next week. Bye. God bless you all.